is the best thing I've done. This is the best thing I've done. I outvoted, I outsmarted everyone. I absolutely kinged you. I kinged you around the room. I kinged you for a loop. You guys, I fooled everyone. I fooled you all. I wouldn't say everyone. Alright. So that there's a signal coming from a harmonica player in the surface of the home world. Where's my ship gone? Did it just get sent back up to the platform? Oh, buddy.
We're trying to... Harry, we can't hear your bell.
Your bell's really not coming through, and your voice is coming through so clearly, and we can hear each other perfectly.
Hang on. We'll try something else. Hang on.
Harry, we can't hear your bell.
Is this bell audible?
Now, the thing that you're being hoisted by here is Discord has some of the most incredible...
I'm so...
I could see you. I could see that you're muted. Maybe by choice. Maybe by choice. I'll let you decide to unmute or not. Oh,
sorry. I'm just trying to sort out baby suffocation.
Okay. You might want to contextualize what you're saying there, because that could be used to character assassinate you.
So the game is called Baby Suffocation.
Okay. Mouse always wins. I just need to find a hole. Yes. Okay. Mouse stay out. There we go. If you'll die immediately again, Henji. Need to start bringing some of the optimism. Oh, get lost! What am I supposed?
Nighthole, I am writing a guide as we speak.
I am you.
Oh.
Thank you
so much for doing the welcome pair.
I love
seeing new faces in the chat.
And I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength.
Fuck.
That's the worst you've ever done it.
Sure.
You're really in your own head about this mumbling.
I am. Yeah, Albrock, can you understand what I'm saying? Oh, I know who that is. I forgot to scan them. That's the guy in Brittle Hollow. Oh, and now the platform is up. Oh no.
No, but we quickly established that was not me. That was it was just a character I'd play in a Groundhog Day scenario.
Yeah, that's you. In Groundhog Day, you find out what your desires are.
It's a character. My actions are just a character.
Random Mike, Bill Murray.
Well, there we go. I've been proven wrong.
Yeah. I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Oh. Emergency escape hatch, alright, let's escape. Bam. Nice. Oh, not nice actually. Actually a real mistake, a mistake I now remember making over and over again in this exact location. I remember now I don't learn anything. I just don't improve, I just don't learn from my actions. Please, just let me go over there. Please, please, don't. This is why I stopped playing Outer Wilds. Ow. You see, I needed that authority. Yes, 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 yes. I've got the authority. Yes. This is the best thing I've done. This is the best thing I've done. I outvoted, I outsmarted everyone. I absolutely kinged you. I kinged you around the room. I kinged you for a loop. You guys, I fooled everyone. I fooled you all. I wouldn't say everyone.
I heard a cow by the sound of it.
We're just in a place.
Right.
The place with bells?
The place of bells.
The place with bells?
Harry,
place
What is this? The
Yes?
Hunchback of
What's the
Notre Dame?
have you
What's
seen
going on
The
here?
Sopranos?
Can you hear this piano? Can you hear that piano at all?
Yeah, that did come through, yeah.
That was quite nice. Can we get some end credits music for this episode?
Flip a switcheroo. Okay. Mouse always wins. I just need to find a hole. Yes. Okay. Mouse stay out. There we go. She'll die immediately again. Henji! Need to start bringing some. Okay, to be honest. How do you turn around him, baby? Do you turn around? You don't turn around with the mouse. Oh, it's pure keyboard.
WA. Yeah, and if you can turn on show player names as well.
Yes, show player names. There we go. So now we can see who's who. We got Oric Bab of Truth. I am Bab Moore. Albrat has put in the request that our guests say, "I hate my parents."
I do hate my parents.
The meter, listen to me. Nook. One means 100%. But it doesn't matter. You can't go above. It doesn't go above one. Can you hear me? It doesn't go above one. One is 100%. Luco. Halfway, I just half sneezed. I only half sneezed. Thank you, Maggie. John, welcome to the queue. Egg. Ooh, what did your egg say there, Harry? God. What? I am not.
I'm in Weldon Spring.
He's in Weldon Spring. Tom Scott's in Weldon Spring. Egg. I watched his he was on the bullet train thing. It was good. It got me excited about.
I feel like those are two separate questions. But Sean, I will do anything, and I mean anything.
Well, this is what we're going to be riding into battle. However, it does need fueling up, and I don't know if people have heard about the underwater Ukraine war, but petrol is at a premium. So where's my ship gone? Did it just get sent back up to the platform? To the Lumion. Scoo in the chat to show appreciation to the production team.
By coincidence, that's my middle name.
Yeah? Terry Scoo Wogan?
Yep.
Yeah?
Yep.
Terry Squogan.
Yes, that's the one.
Alright, I'll be calling you that. Yeah, and I'll update the canon on Wogapedia.
.click.
Terry's getting a bit agitated, so he needs a bit of a run around in the sub.
Legend presents
Harry, you should put that in a poll.
3.0.
if you make it a poll, then I think we can find out what the vibe is.
Warning! It's the wife. The wife is calling you now. Warning! Warning! It's the wife.
Are you happy to go inside this and pilot this?
I feel like those are two.
With the washing up, I've got a mug in here which I can hand over, or just bring me a new mug. Thank you, and also thank you for caring for me and hydrating me. Harry also wants a coffee, but you're not obliged to give him a coffee. We could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require... Oh god, I just didn't hear you come in. Okay, fair enough. No, it's fine. I just noise cancelling headphones. I just didn't realise how easily I could be snuck up on. Or about your family medical history.
Yeah. My mother was a strong woman, you know.
Yep.
And kind.
Emotionally or physically?
Both. She was the human equivalent of a biro. Unfortunately, she died during the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah, biro could never withstand that. Okay. Point to go over through there. Oh! So Martine, on Giant's Deep, all the islands are floating, and tornadoes pick them up and throw them into the sky. To the moon. I'm just a fucking bloodhound. I'm just a fucking bloodhound for a handsome black. I have ascended. I have absolutely ascended. I thought I could outrun him. I'm little, I'm zippy, I'm sprightly and wry.
An optimization software package. Your best bet if you want to stick with IBM would be to get the C-Plex. IBM iLog Optimization Studio. It released most recently in
No, but we quickly established that was not me. That was it was just a character I'd play in a Groundhog Day scenario.
Yeah, that's you. In Groundhog Day, you find out what your desires are.
It's a character. My actions are just a character.
Random Mike, Bill Murray.
Well, there we go. I've been proven wrong.
Yeah. I think that's everything.
Yeah.
Oh. Or about your family medical history.
Yeah. My mother was a strong woman, you know.
Yep.
And kind.
Emotionally or physically?
Both. She was the human equivalent of a biro. Unfortunately, she died during the ice bucket challenge.
Yeah, Byro could never withstand that. Okay. Yeah, Byro could never withstand that. Okay. That last song. That was an inch. And you sing the Beyblade theme song? Don't get me started on the flag. You're not well.
I think that I've done extremely well considering my severe produced.
The winner of the More Vision 2021 Song Contest. It is... That was Gadoosh Gadoosh by Mr. Pump and Froth, representing Lancashire, UK.
You know, Sean, before we started More Vision, the only music I listened to was List of Facts to Rhythmic Drum Beats. I didn't know music could be good. And every year, the bar keeps on getting raised.
That was Gadoosh Gadoosh. Game, to be honest. The Tiddle of the Winks, that's quite good for the Sphinx. Let me just get a Sphinx in here. And the Tiddle... Oh, I've put the Whittle of the Tinks. The Whittle... No, I've written that again. The Tiddle of the Winks. No, sorry, I want a picture of a Sphinx. Here we go.
Is tell me about the babies, chat.
I'm going to say, you sound like Holden Cauldron. I'm not sure if you meant to say Holden Caulfield, the protagonist from J.C. Salinger's novel, The Catcher in the Rye, or if you're referring to something else entirely. However, as an AI language model, I don't have personality like Holden Caulfield.
This fucking guy. Oh my god.
Hello. It's because at the end of the last stream, Albrot was like, "We can hear you," so I muted the mic, and I don't normally do that at the end of a stream. The more you know. Hello, good evening. The time here is 8:30 p.m. You are watching twitch.tv/Sean Maul. I am Sean Morley, and you are watching me in my little side office. Today is the release day of The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and that is what I/we will be chomping on this evening. By Albrot's fault. Albrot's in the mix. Albrot's involved. There's a causal chain between my mistake and Albrot's intercession. Hello, 84_Natalie. Thank you very much for triggering the welcome bear. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength. I did not have a very satisfying night of sleep last night, so I am looking for gentle, quizzical vibes Oh, the horse is here.
Friends, come quick. The horse has arrived.
Looks like the horse is here.
Oh, the horse is here.
Hark, the horse.
And now it's time for the
Hello, Sean, it's me, the horse.
Maybe I'm overcanked. 1 2 1 2. Yeah, there's too much gain on this guy. 1 2 1 2 1 2. That's probably better. Let me start a poll. I have played an hour and a bit of Zelda. Puppy's here. Hello, puppy. Oh yeah, the puppy always plays two puppies. I have no idea why that is. Oh. Oh no. I've got no idea. Puppy always plays two puppies. Still don't know why. We're still going, eh? Still. Yes, Martine, now that More Vision is finally finished, I can get back to all the other things I put on a peg so that I could get to More Vision. Finishing off the Great Puppy Orchestra, which I'll give. I need people who were involved in More Vision to help with that. The submissions pending. Alan Dean's Big Winks. That's also a project that's too large right now. And also Mall Fortress, which never really got off the ground because that also was too big. And I don't really know whether I want to just clear the slate on all these projects that absolutely dominated my brain, or just go back to them and finish them. Definitely Puppy will get finished. The others feel like I haven't really turned a necessary corner. However, with a view to this evening, I played a little bit of Zelda already to work out if there's some very large tutorial section to get through. There sort of is. I didn't complete it. Would people prefer seeing the game from the very beginning, cutscenes and all? Or are you happy hopping in mid-tutorial? Because I'm trying to get to the point where you are let free in the open world, but I have not arrived at that point yet. I'm just going to make a poll. People might have opinions. Vote whatever you like. Who has played Breath of the Wild? Who is interested in Zelda? Who is interested in this game? And who's just here for the ride? Who's just here to enjoy life? I did not expect to become hype-pilled for this game. I thought Breath of the Wild was very wonderful, but it was also very old. It had elements of its design that I thought had been surpassed by other things. I didn't think I'd care. And then when I learned you could just stick stuff together, that's it. The gears started turning, the wheels made contact with the tarmac, and I was going full speed. Mask was good. Mask was cracking. Well, Big Winks was supposed to be my excuse to learn a little bit of Godot, enough to make, because I was thinking if I followed a tutorial for Asteroids, and Asteroids is always a good tutorial for a simple game engine. It's not that far to go from Asteroids to a kind of golf game with big discs, because Tiddlywinks are just colourful circles. You're actually allowed to have quite a simple visual design for it by the nature of the actual sport you're representing. And Mall Fortress was most of the way done. I was kind of waiting for a mod to update to get some things done. And it just became incredibly boring.
Ah, Dr. Plem. It's got that taste that you just won't forget.
The Switch is for when I go on planes or when I go travelling. I don't know why I initially got the Switch. There was something on it I was desperate to have. Actual video game can't be fucked with as much as a dicey tabletop implementation. Absolutely. But Tiddlywinks is a game of angles and directions. Tiddlywinks is a game of kinetic movement. It is not a game that lends itself to storytelling in like a board game does. And I feel it is necessary to reflect some form of kinetic movement in whatever is designed. So I would say it's... you have to make something where you can move a thing. No, it's not Winks chat. It's Zeld chat. It's Zeld chat. I am so excited for the silly things they've put in this game. Okay, it seems like I'm allowed to go from where I was. I wasn't even that far in. As we can see, I started it at some point in the evening around here. And then I stopped playing around here. So what's that? Less than an hour. Maybe an hour in total. That's probably a bit too loud. That's probably a bit too loud. Twig Simulator, Hyrule and WoW. Disconnected down script time for 29. I've tried using the Deku Leaf. I can't wait to use the Deku Leaf. Okay, let me hype pill you guys on this. So what they've added to the basic Zelda Breath of the Wild formula is a ludicrous degree of verticality. That is the main map down there. And they've added sky islands. There's a lot of hidden things. It's like Wind Waker, except the islands are in the sky and you can completely travel underneath the sea. Look at that. A design of some kind. The other thing they've added, and this is the most exciting thing, possibly in gaming, they've added an ability called Ultra Hand. And not only can you pick stuff up, you can stick things together. That is stuck to that now. Those two things, that's just one object. I stuck them together. What if I was to stick it to this plant? Oh, I'm not allowed. But what if... we chop down this tree? And we pick up the tree? Okay, what do we got now? It's 2 stones stuck to a tree. And what's that good for? Probably nothing. Probably nothing, but I have it. And then we just chuck that off the world. That's gone. That's going to fall on a wolf now. That's going to fall on a peasant's shack. That's going to absolutely obliterate some kind of villain. Some kind of travelling merchant. Martine, you can build a car with this. They give you some rudimentary jet engines. They give you some rudimentary... they give you like bits of things that power things. How did Link gain these skills in game? Okay, let me give you a little bit of the lore. There's a cutscene. This takes place after Breath of the Wild. You and Zelda go beneath Hyrule Castle. They do a bit of a Metroid Prime where you lose all of your stamina and items in the first game because you unlock some kind of ancient evil, some kind of demon king. Zelda's off in the Temple of Time, and I am looking for her. I'm just in the tutorial area, so I've received a couple of abilities, Ultra Hand and Fuse, and I'm going to get a third at some point. Is this a kissing game? Yeah? Tulips 3? Have you played Tulips, Bird? Do you think Tulips is the most kissing game there is? This direct sequel? It seems to be a direct sequel, yes. It's the Majora's Mask of the modern era. Oh. So my current thing is, how do I get up there? Is this volume still a bit too loud? It looks a little loud. It looks a little loud. I'm going to make it go down. I'd like to do a Tulip stream. I haven't played it either, but it looks interesting, doesn't it? Looks like the kind of thing I'd play. You're getting some screen tearing. Well, remind me what screen tearing is. Remind me what that is. This capture card has never been out in the wild. What is screen tearing? Oh, interesting. How bad is it? Does it, yeah, to what extent? I believe it might be... It's livable. I'm afraid it may have to be livable. I think possibly it'll be a hardware limitation of this capture card. I don't believe it's a great capture card or anything. And I can't improve upon it. Apologies for the screen tearing. Yeah, it's how I want it to be. This is my preference. Oh, okay. So possibly if I want to make possibly the thing I'd need to do to get up there is make one long stick. So we'll add 3 sticks together and make a big long stick and then run up the stick. Ultimately though, what I want to do is get past the tutorial, get into the main map and build a car. And then I want to drive that car over someone's house. And if I can do that, you know, I'm happy. That's the stream. That's the stream fulfilled. Nice. I also like that the things are attached with a kind of just completely unspecified green goo. I think that's good. I think that's a design choice. Yeah, I'm sure the hype pilling has managed to affect, for better or worse, the reviewers who choose to engage with it. Don't think that's beyond the realm of possibility. Nevertheless, I wasn't I don't know. I got completely won round relatively quickly. Once I found out I could do this silly thing, and any other silly things that it crosses my mind to do, I can attach this big stick to that. And that means maybe I can move the... Yes, I've got a platform on a stick. Okay, that's good, because I need that platform. So maybe I could use that to bring the platform down to me. Come on, this is 10 out of 10. That's 10 out of... What you've just witnessed there is a bit of 10 out of 10. Wiggle it free. And now just... Oop, no, I just broke my bow. Okay, cracking. Let me up. Maybe I'll use this to get back up. It's nice, isn't it? They have... Because obviously Breath of the Wild had this whole, like... It's a sort of physics sandbox. It's an open world action fantasy adventure, but it is also just a physics sandbox. This has taken that and just absolutely gone bonkers with it. Accidentally shot an arrow into that. So presumably, if I can... Don't throw my axe. Presumably if I can just chuck that off, like go away. Please leave me alone, big stick. I banish you. Great, and now I'm gonna stop doing that. Yeah, Mighty Fighty, I'm happy for you to be first in line to make that joke should you uncover it. Oh, I might need the stick again. I'm not actually sure how I'm supposed to get back. I came down via these platforms. But exactly whether that means I also come back via the platforms, I ain't got a clue. Attach. Okay. and then, you know, stop. No. No. I'm pretty sure I needed that. That's down there now. That's bad. Okay, well. You can make that jump. Disconnected. Dan, are we looking at the same jump here? I'm trying to jump over there. I'm trying to jump. Let me get out a bow and arrow so I can sort of shoot an arrow in the direction of desired jumping direction. Do I have any bows here? This. I'm heading over here. Over this. Oh yeah, but I don't want to go down there. I'm sure I could go there. Can I? Yeah, I landed on it. Yeah, I made the jump, in a sense. What remains of me is on that platform. I think I've got one more little shrine to do on this tutorial bit, and then, well, then I don't know. Hopefully. 16 months, mighty fighty. That is almost a year. You're almost having your first Morley birthday. It could well be. This isn't even supposed to be a big thing. This is just a little side chest for if you really want that little chest. Which now, currently, I don't, because it's caused me a lot of grief. If I can just get up here. Then maybe I can manipulate... There we go, there we go. As ever, I'm making things too complicated. I just grab them, bring them over. There we go. There we go. It is actually very simple. And then we'll see some advanced building. So I'm actually going to get tutorialized on the power sources that let you make vehicles that can in some way like propel themselves. Huh, okay. So you think I should check the switch settings? Let me look up if the Switch has V-Sync settings. Okay, Nintendo Switch V-Sync turn off. Nintendo Switch, how to turn... Do I want to turn it off or turn it on? The options, the results are suggesting that this is not a thing. Yeah, well, Maggie, if I could find the options, then changing it from whatever it is suddenly becomes a doddle. Let me look at the capture card for a second. Look into the kingdom options. The capture card does not have any such options. It is a simple little knick-knack. Where would I find proper options? Like actual... Here we go. Yeah, normally a Nintendo Switch game does not have anything like a PC game would have in terms of anything. There is no graphic setting in a... I mean, what I could do is... Let me save. Sometimes a game needs you to go to the title screen to see special options. But I've never seen anything like that with a Nintendo Switch. Well, if I could find it, but they seem to have hid it in some kind of sub-menu. I could also look through... TV output, screen burn-in reduction, system, region, battery, sound, RGB range, TV resolution, screen burn-in. I don't think it's happening. I've done my due diligence. If anyone has any forthcoming, isn't burn only a worry on CRT TVs? Some people are still rocking CRT TVs. I could try setting my system region to Japanese. It could be that they've given themselves more complicated options. Burning is back. Our TV has some kind of backlighting which is completely broken, and you can just see the circles. It has this weird array of circles that like is visible through the image very clearly. And it's apparently a complete design flaw of that kind of TV. Nevertheless, that's what we got. Came with the flat. Now this is some kind of special thing. It works like a machine. It will do something machine-like. But I don't I think it's a fan. And so it will turn... What are you? Oh, you're asleep. Okay, so everyone is thirsting over this NPC. His name's Rauru. And he's kind of a goat dog man. And Jambud searched his name into Twitter and we saw a lot of pornography. A lot of pornography. I can tell you now, people perceive him to be a top more than a bottom. He's also very friendly and dispenses advice. I like him, but as just as a kind of mentor. I was trying to tell Jumbo that people really got into the sort of shark man from Breath of the Wild, the Zora Prince. But I'll refer to him as a shark man for the uninitiated and Zelda lore agnostic amongst us. What does it take to be a twink? Twink is more of an age and body shape than anything else, right? It's not an attitude or a philosophy. I just want to check. I hope that doesn't make me seem ignorant. Twink is not an ideology you have to... Is this a car? Not yet. It's... God, I need to talk to one of these robots. Actually, I might bring this... Let me bring my boat back on. I need them to explain how it works. Hit the fan? How do you know this? Zonai devices? Yeah, tell me how they work. The green thing's a Zonai device. Activates when struck. Cracking. Cracking. Alright. Come on. It's not beautiful, but it is possibly functional. Whoops. Come on. Come on. Let me get a more agile hitting implement. Such as... I don't know, this choo-choo jelly stick. Are you going to work? Oh, that's it. It's going the wrong way. It's going the wrong way. Hang on, I actually have a stick that gusts wind. So maybe I could use that for steering. Yes, it works. Oh, I accidentally hit them and turned them back off. This is nice. This is gaming. So you can make a boat. This is obviously a very rudimentary tutorialized boat, but I'm hoping future boats will be more impressive. Oh my god, you'll get hit by anything, won't you? Come on. Also, you can make weird combination weapons. This is a broadsword that's had a sort of a bulb fruit, like a vegetable, attached to the end. I don't know what benefit that confers to the sword, but the fact that it's possible is incredibly important. It's incredibly important. It makes The Witcher 3 look like the Gruffalo, you know? Who are you? There are some robots that are friendly. That's the video game that we're playing. The mountain path is rugged. You must take the environment into account. I've developed guidelines for travelling the mountain path. Shall I tell you them? Yep. Fire. Fire can be used to cook or warm yourself. Goodbye. I think I understand. I understand fire. At McCuncliffe, I stared at a fire pit for so long that a stranger commented on it to my face. And all I could say is fire's very interesting. Do we know who built these funky fellows? Oh, here's what we got going on, right? We have... Okay, so the original Breath of the Wild, there was the Hylians, and then there was the Ganon stuff. Evil stuff. Now, it has been discovered that the Hylians worked with a heavenly race called the Zonai, who were all those goat buddies. Zelda and you woke up something they imprisoned and also woke up the spirits of the Zonai. So they're like a progenitor. And also it turns out that the Hylian royal family are intermingled with them. So Princess Zelda is a bit goat, which I think is very interesting. Zelda has been goated. It'll be Ganon? I think it must be. I think it must be. At the moment, he's a desiccated little guy. Also, Link's right arm's gone a bit Sekiro. If you can see that, his arm's gone a bit off. Can't carry any more melee weapons. Alright, I'll just get rid of this then. Okay, let me show you something. As well as sticking items that you find in the world together, right? You can get a broadsword, right? Let's get our broadsword out. Hang on, I'm still learning the menus. Right, we got our broadsword. Here it is, in my hand. I can say, we're going to fuse this broadsword. No, that's calling for a horse. I don't have a horse. We're going to say, we've got this broadsword, and we're going to fuse it. What are we going to fuse it with? Do we want to fuse the broadsword with a wooden box, with a pot, with a plant, with a rock? What do you want to fuse it with? I don't think animals normally should... Being an animal is not a protected characteristic, and nor should it be. Yeah, a box? Okay, so what we've got a sword, and the sword is going to be a little bit of box. Bam. It's a box sword, okay? That's a video game, okay? The sword is a box, and the box is a sword. I've stuck two things together. That seems... the box is a lot smaller? Yeah, come on, it has to be. Come on. Come on, have you never seen a play? You have to learn how to suspend your disbelief. You ever seen a movie? You ever seen 24, that show? Sometimes you just need to accept some things. Hello, Necknil. Thank you so much. Now that game, you've not seen 24? Yeah, I wouldn't. But he never goes for a poo. I've not seen it either, actually. I also haven't seen it. But I know that sometimes something's not real, and you've got to still enjoy it. Otherwise, you won't enjoy life. That's what I know. Okay, there are no bombs, so far at least, and you destroy really suspicious looking rock things by hitting them with other rocks. Like this. Bam. Was this a good idea? I don't know. Which of these you see? To play a movie that for nothing, I don't enjoy life. No, it's not that if you don't see a play or a movie you don't enjoy life. It's that if you want... Well, no, I think you probably wouldn't enjoy life. I think maybe I am onto something. Oh, hello. A little challenge. A little challenge for my beautiful dexterous fingers. Oh my god. It's my boy. These little guys are called Koroks. They're little plants, and they love me and I love them. I would kill for them, and I die a little whenever they are sad. Come on, give me a little thing. They give you little seeds and they expand your inventory. But that's not central to their appeal. Their appeal is that I love them and they're little weird little guys. Do you kiss them? Someone will make a mod. They're hidden all around the world, and they are the best bit of Breath of the Wild, and possibly might be the best bit of this game as well. They appear as little environmental puzzles, and you normally just notice that something's amiss or something that seems intentional in a way that feels puzzle-like, and then you just interact with the environment until a Korok comes and gives you a little seed. Yeah, I think it probably is, but everything's a little bit downstream of Mononoke. I only found out recently how much a lot of Sonic the Hedgehog was inspired by Studio Ghibli. Like Angel Island. Big guy? Yeah, have you seen a movie, Joe Ranch? You taught Mononoke. What does that look like? Hello, Catbox, how are you? Yeah, but it's Nintendo, they're not. They're agnostic about whatever the trend is. Okay, I gotta go to this spot here. This is where I want to go. This. And I'm over here. This is me. Link. A boy. Name a film? Little Shop of Horrors. You seen that? Either of them, the original or the remake? Hello, Sudden Beth. Have you seen Little Shop of Horrors? And if so, which one? I think I get to make a train. You've seen the cartoon of Little Shop of Horrors? It's in both of them. What did you think of the first one? There's a film they made in the same set as that on the same weekend called Bucket of Blood, and Mono showed it to me, and then I became Mono's friend. It was a pivotal moment in mine and Mono's relationship. Oh, it's going to hit a big robot. So they also give some of the robots the ability to fuse weapons. So that guy's made a sword that's also a big wooden barrel. And what I want to find out is if I can use this hand to hurt these creatures. So can I use this to hurt you? No. It seems emphatically like the answer's no. But also, and this is a bit bananas, let me find my bows. If I'm shooting an arrow at a robot, as I like to do, right, say I'm getting an arrow out, I can fuse the arrow with something. So I could fuse the arrow with a mushroom, a horn, another mushroom, a piece of amber, some wood, a leaf, some jelly, a fire fruit, a horn, another mushroom, a seed, a bat's wing, a bat's eye, some salt, some flint, a seed, a ruby, or a stam bulb. Have you seen Bucket of Blood? So I'm going to fuse it with a bit of salt. No, I want that for dinner. Probably just a mushroom. I'm going to fuse it with a mushroom. I think you might be the first person I've spoke to in the wild that's in Bucket of Blood. Wow. If the frame rate seems to be struggling on your end, don't worry, it's struggling on my end as well. Wonder why. Oh. Let me find another sword. So what they have done, right? Breath of the Wild had this real problem where your weapons are always breaking. It was sort of annoying. But now, because of fusing, if you fuse an item something else, it's fused for good. So if you want to continue to experiment with fusing, you have to be ready to chuck stuff away. Also, that box club, that box sword, that'll be lying around for me to just grab, just to have. Hi Albert, I thought I should just get with the program. We all love the fusion game. And I also think it's refreshing of me to like a big AA release. I think that's actually very refreshing and humble of me. What do I want? I don't want this thick stick. So I'm probably going to chuck that off of the edge of the world. There we go. But I do want this log stick. How's everyone doing, by the way? How is your lives? How is the weather by you? How is spring treating you? I saw a structure today that I think was made by an animal, but I don't know what animal. because it looks like it's a structure that you go inside of, but it's by where the geese live, and geese don't nest inside things they go inside of. Right? Geese don't burrow, do they? We had an absolute nonsense tier thunderstorm the other day. It's like I didn't even want to run the tap in case I get zapped. No, Mighty Fighty, there's no goose structure follow-up. The mystery remains. I have no idea what was going on with the goose structure. It's beyond me. Built by Coots. Tell me more. Might I tell me more about this? But this was a proper structure. It was like a metre and a half long. But these seem to have a door. These had a door. It was big and it had a door. Oh no. Oh no, I built that. I built that while I was talking about a goose. Your wife is attempting to surf off the back of a boat. Albert, what kind of lifestyle do you live? Because I've misunderstood it. I thought you were just a normal guy. And now you're getting sick from surfing while talking to me on twitch.com. Well, it wasn't a door per se, but it was an entrance. It was an entrance of some kind. Bring this with me. Oh no, do you know what else it needs? A barrel here. There we go, that's nice. That's art. I wonder if he wants to see my art. Oh, hang on, hang on. Oh! I need to be more careful about dropping crates. I need to gently rest them on the floor. So I got a feeling I can... Will you be a train for me? Yes, you will. That's cracking. No. I know I'm meant to be getting past the tutorial so that we can see what's in the game. Nevertheless, the tutorial's more than enough. Let's go. This is gaming. This is gaming. Look at this. A loading zone, probably. Oh. Oh, I feel let down. Turn off? Turn off, please. See that little battery symbol? I think that's my battery. I think I'm powering it with my personal battery. Here's my buddy. This cave is especially dark. You will need a light in order to proceed. Do you have any light bloom seeds? I don't know. Within the glowing flowers there are bright blooms. They shine very brightly. Many use as illumination in dark places. These bright blooms grow natively in caves such as this one. This cave has been picked mostly clean of them. That is because it is especially dark. The seeds were often necessary. I'm posted here to provide a reminder to bring bright bloom seeds. Did you know that bright bloom require a stimulus to blossom? Striking a bright bloom seed or activating it with an arrow will cause it to activate on impact. The bright bloom you see growing there is no different. I cause it to blossom. It will generally be in your best interest to use bright bloom seeds in dark places such as this. Okay. So... Okay. Hang on, I might need that tutorial again. Do I have any of these? Wife's company booked a local club for a big party on a big lake. There are some boats. Just the kind of stuff that happens when you live and work in Florida. I did not know that you lived and worked in Florida, but now that is provided probably 80% of the required context. What are the other things about living in Florida? All I know is humidity. That's about as knowledgeable as I get on the state of Florida. And Disneyland. Gators Disney fascism, right? I guess I'd gotten the impression that Florida was a bit too hodgepodge for fascism. Not to insult Floridians, but that the level of organisation required to support fascism is perhaps more just far-right reactionary tendency. Okay, so let's see if I can understand this. Bright bloom seed, we'll hold it, and then we'll pop it on the ground. Bam. And I'm going to shoot it with an arrow. Is that what I'm supposed to do? Oh, that's gaming. Oh, that's gaming. Look at that. I've beautified the world. I've helped. I've helped someone. Okay, I need to break this, but the only thing you can break it with is when you fuse an item with a stick. Oh, don't chuck it. I have this paddle. The paddle seems to be good for gusting wind. Boom, boom, boom. However, I need sort of a makeshift pickaxe. And this is the only weapon I have that isn't fused to anything. So I'm just going to see if there's any rocks. And presumably because I'm in a mine, there will be at least one rock. Yes. Good. However, now I see there are some sticks. I'm going to keep my paddle for wind. Game has a lot of mechanics. 100%. In the places where it's lost any points from its perfect 10 out of 10 review score, it's because people are saying, this is too fiddly. And that gets me going, oh, that could be my life. That could be a fortnight of my life. Yikes. Okay, I've learned a bit too much about Florida. I've learned enough. Okay, I don't think I need a box on a sword. I've decided that maybe that's surplus to requirement, so I'm going to chuck that here, then pick up this stick, and I'm going to stick a rock on the stick. Bam. And now this is heavy enough to mine with. And I've got this. I don't know if it's good, but if the game's going to hide it in a dark mine, I'm going to infer value. You can't stop me. I'm going to make a metagame inference about where the designers have placed this. I put it in a dark mine that's fiddly. It must be valuable. I probably want it. I watched Dune for the first time this week. I had to want to watch it again twice more. Was it the new Dune, or was it Lynch's Dune that he says he didn't make? Was it David Lynch's please don't watch this Dune? I've always... Wow. Do you know, I've always had this desire to get into Dune. I went out with someone that was really into, like, you have to watch Dune. She was just really into, like, bizarro sci-fi, and I just didn't have the attention span for it. I did not have the attention span for Dune. And then a couple of years ago, I keep meeting people, and they're like, yeah, Dune. I'm like, yeah, of course, Dune. And I tried to read Dune, and I'm like, oh, yeah, the Bene Gesserit and the Moadib and the spice melange, and I'm just 100% asleep. I would love to find a funnel. Do you know, the closest I've got to engaging with Dune is watching Jodorowsky's Dune. Do you know about Jodorowsky's Dune, Beth? If you're a recent Dune head, you might not know Jodorowsky's Dune. That's perhaps a deep cut. Okay, all right, brilliant. So there is quite an eccentric, should we say, a psychedelic Mexican filmmaker called Alejandro Jodorowsky, and in the 1970s, I've watched one film of his called Holy Mountain, which is a kind of a psychedelic journey towards enlightenment that involves someone climbing a holy mountain. It contains quite an unnecessary amount of actual animal violence. I don't recommend this film. It contains a whole sequence about someone distilling their feces into gold. It's incredibly psychedelic. Visually, it's quite gorgeous. It looks a lot like someone's trying to, in live action, represent kind of that Mobius style, illustration style. And this guy, who's a psychedelic Mexican filmmaker, wants to make the film of Dune. and his plans for it are to fully embrace its psychedelic nature. And some people do start signing up, like he's got Pink Floyd on board, at least according to some documents, to make the soundtrack. And if this did come out, this would have been like pre-Star Wars. The reason it didn't happen is that his ambitions for it were monumentally out of step with what was possible. And he had these very bizarre ideas. But there's a documentary about, the greatest sci-fi film that never was, Jodorowsky's Dune. Very cool documentary. Jodorowsky himself does not come off well. I think he's just a... but it's... I do not think kindly of Jodorowsky, but thinking about a world where that was the first big sci-fi thriller, no Star Wars, Jodorowsky got there first. I say this as someone completely un-Dune pilled. I'd love to like The Giant Worm. Do you think the new film's worth a watch? Do you think that would get me into Dune? I would love to understand what the Moadib is. I don't like the little things that go up their nose. Little things like that I'm surprisingly squeamish about. I can't even wear contact lenses. Did you see when some guys bought Jodorowsky's Dune plans and said he was going to make it? Yes, I did, yeah. So when it was just the art book as well, wasn't it? It wasn't even like the script. Ooh, a new item. Oh, the robot won't let me. Robot won't let me. Zonai capsules. I don't know what you're on about. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So those little fans and things, I can carry them in my inventory. Lovely. What a lovely little time. A device cannot be put back in its capsule. Think carefully before deploying one. No. I think I'm going to behave impulsively. The nose thing is a big bit for me. It's a big bit for me. I think of the nose figure, I think, oh god. Okay, what's this? What do I want it for? Why do I want this mineral? Our society flourished by processing. What does that mean practically for B? Flying Baron is very funny. Think carefully before what? What have I done? This is useful. This is useful. I'm going to learn. Zonai technology is powered by Zonai chargers. Okay. Aren't you a Zonai? Why are you calling everything Zonai? It's like if you go to Italy and someone goes, oh, look, Italian food is made with Italian ingredients. Yeah, mate, you could just say food. These occasionally solidify into a form known as crystallized charges. Converting zonite into other useful materials is called processing. No, I'll come back when I specifically need to know. Are you? Oh, okay. So really you're a shop. Really you're a shop. Fine by me. I'll take a bunch. Here you go. That's fine. You're just a shop. Yeah, thank you, Albrot. It just turned up in the post. Turned up in the post about a week and a bit after you said you were going to send me a hat with OOG written on it. This is an implicit advert for the streams of one twitch.tv/Albrot. And now I've got 2 hats. What I'm thinking of doing is using this as a billboard, and people who want to give me more hats can use it to advertise. I actually really like the pink. I think it's lovely. What I am learning as well, let me just have a tiny bit of... I think the Netherlands probably runs a lot more humid just because of water. Whenever it's humid, you know, the slote's gonna evaporate into my living room window, and then that's it. It's humid now. It could say Duke. I could get a marker pen. You are slow adjacent. Yeah, and I saw that big fish. I can't wait to see the big fish for a second time. I think that could be a really big event for me. Okay. Fan on the car. Fan on car. Look at that. That's a video game. This is happening within a game. No, Albra, I'm extraordinary. I never claimed otherwise. I'm just an extraordinary man. Look at this. Look at this. Verticality, a little minecart. This is like Donkey Kong with a sword. I'd love Donkey Kong to have a sword. Turn off. Excuse me, that's my meter running. Thank you. People are horny for this ghost. The time bell that sounds from the Temple of Time rings at a set time each morning and evening. Along with the constructs, we woke to the sound of the bell. When we heard it in the evening, we knew it was time to rest. It also played a part in our traditional ceremonies. In a way, it was this place's beating heart. The sight of the temple and the sound of the bell stir fond memories in me. Gosh, wildly uninteresting stuff. Truly, truly a dull goat. Hot, though. Great body. Device dispenser operational. Is this a gacha? I've nearly met my target. Yeah, I will. You only need to feed it the requisite materials. There's the gacha. Let me gacha. Oh, what do you need? What's the requisite materials? What's the requisite materials? I think it might be funny to watch a normal guy. Might be morbidly curious. Might be morbidly curious to watch an unexceptional individual. But it's not like you guys would know anything about that. Well, no, I know what that is. I regret asking. What do I put into the gacha? Uh-huh. They can process, yes, sure. You use them by dropping any resources held in your hands into the receptacle. My explanations are complete. Okay. No. So I just pick up some resources. Okay, what don't I want? I don't want this many seeds. That's too many seeds. I bestow them to you, the machine. Enjoy. It's a gacha. Oh no. You don't want that. Oh no. Well then what do you want? Oh. What do you... Am I supposed to work it out? Is there a clue? Is it a puzzle? Egg. Oh, you think it's... I'm putting these... Oh god. One of the eggs is much louder than the others. How do you know this, Mighty Fighty?
Egg.
Yeah, your egg's quite loud. No, you're wrong. Mighty Fighty, you messed up big time. You've betrayed my trust. Does it want an opal? Does it want these? Do you want these, little guy? Do you want to eat this? Do you want that? Hang on, this robot that's supposed to give me the basic tutorial. Wake up! What do I put in the machine though? It's not. What? The device is designed that you put an item in and it just drops it back out. That's true of just a normal tube. Yeah, I want the additional information. They produce, yeah. They can process, yeah. Dropping any resources. Any, it says. Any. Converting spare resource into Zonai capsules ensures... Hang on. Resources must refer to something else. This is a material. Oh, the word resources doesn't come up. Materials, food, Zonai devices, key items. But nothing actually says the word resources. Are you a resource? This is like a Zonai thing. Are you a resource? It goes in. It lifts up. Oh! Yes! That's a resource apparently. Flame emitter? Cracking. That's good stuff. A fan. What's this? A pot? Fine. Pot. Fine. I want a wheel, my friend. My buddy. My child. My brethren. Give me a little wheel. I don't think so. I think it just wants little metal sci-fi things. Flame emitter, fan, pot. Buddy, I just want a wheel. I'm going to try one more time. One more time just to get the wheel that I'm owed by society. Think what's a curry? I could make a curry. I could pour some masala in there. Alright, it's messing me around big time. Oh, yes. Okay, what do you need? My friend and I got separated. Your friend is over there. My friend is setting up a smoke signal. I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired though. I'll help you. So, oh. What do I need? I need to send this guy over here, so I'm going to want a bit of car. Just a slice of car. Maybe this one's not so hard. Don't chuck that. Yeah, do you think I should put him in a box? I could try and... Because if he's going to be sent like a package, I want to make sure he's safe. So I guess we are going to include some like packing material. Just to make sure he doesn't get hurt. We could wrap him up kind of tight. Like so. There you are. Yeah, I want to pack him in pretty tight. I honestly don't want any breakage. I don't want to get to the other side and realise, you know, your companion's here but he's dead, right? He's squashed. That would be a DPD style move. Hang on. Up. Yeah. Good. No. Yeah, one more. Good. That's probably too big. That's probably too big. I've at least once had to go out and flag down a DPD driver who's driving past my house and be like, this is your destination here. I'm not 100% of where you're going. I can assure you, I am me. I once ran after a DPD driver, found him delivering another parcel somewhere else and said, can I have my thing? But because I'd run so far from my house, he had to take a picture of me and say I was my own neighbour to put in their system. Oh, Martine, you're like a little child. That's entry-level DPD problems. Look at this! No, excuse me. Okay, hide, just hop on, just stay here. I don't know why it's going forward. I don't know why the physics is like this thing should be propelled forwards. Yeah, and now we're going to go backwards, aren't we? Well, there's nothing I can do. It's not safe for me to do anything else. I have no idea. It might be that the weight on the front, I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Oh, maybe I have made a sail. Hang on. Shall I see if my gusting? No, my gust will just hit. My gust will hit. Let me... what I probably want to do... Look at this! Look at this panopticon thing here. Look at this! Look at this horrible thing! What are you going to do? I'm going to find you. I'm going to head to you at some point. You're going to be part of me. Okay, we just need a fan. No, because I think if I try and gust it, in order for me to ride the same vehicle, if I were to gust it, I would hit it. I would actually hit the stick on the thing, and then it would break, and then the whole thing would fall over, and then I die. You know, and I'm here to help someone. As much as it's fun to die, so I hear. Okay. Look at this. Now that's gaming. That's a video game right there. Oh, careful. Turn off. Oh, sorry, buddy. Okay, now to just get you out. Get off. And now I deliver you to your buddy. Yeah, an unboxing stream. Give me a seed. Cracking. Lovely. A little chest. I won't say no. What are you giving me? Just some minerals. Oh, wonderful. Just what I want. Long journey. A mineral. Was that guy a bean? It's a good question. Or it could be like a root. I think maybe the guy reminds me of, you know, a piece of ginger or the bottom end of a radish. You know, that kind of a thing. I haven't got photo mode yet. I can zoom with the best of them, but I haven't got photo mode. Come with me. Now we're going to head on. Oh, that's bad. I'm not going to get fooled by that. Hang on. There's a problem. Look, there's a problem. Maybe I can patch it up. Maybe this. Get off, get off. Yeah, he's got a leaf mask, but I'm not sure what Gallagher is. Isn't Gallagher a very old arcade game? Is that Gallagher? Whoa, no. What happens if you throw all the fans down to the void? I don't know. Do you know what? It doesn't seem in my interest to do it. That's probably what's kept. That's probably what kept me from that particular experiment. The fact that I think it might injure me. Oh God. This. Then this. I can't currently get up high enough. Is there a way I can maybe? What if can I walk a bit down the tracks perhaps? Okay, it's time to enter Fiddly Town. Honestly, the more fiddly the game becomes, the more fun I'm having. Well, yeah, I got stuck in a mini thing, but then I left the area and came back and stuff came back. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do here. I can only presume that just trying to ride this thing isn't going to work. Right? Surely this won't work because there's a hole in the track. See? Well, that's one fan gone. Okay, that's gone. Oh! Do you know what? Look, there's a big hook here. I think it is the Wuppertaler. I think it is Wuppertaler time. I think you're absolutely spot on. Okay, yeah, let's do precisely that. Hook. Hook. Then attach this to the hook. Sort of spin it once. It's kind of ugly. Actually, it doesn't look like it wants to be attached there. I'll try and attach it in the middle, perhaps. Maybe it'll have a nicer time here. Yeah, and then it's all sort of held up. So if I get one of these. Is this the kind of thing you meant, Mighty Fighty? Surely you want to be on the other rail? Yeah, you're right. Let me affix the thing. But yeah, obviously I want to be on the rail that is complete. And it looks like it's complete the whole way through. Oh no. Unless I can... No. Okay, something needs to be reaffixed. Take the hook off. Spin the hook. Okay. Look at this. This is a video game. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, need more fans. Oh, flip. Okay. Never mind. Something else. Just add more fans, yeah, and I need to be more careful with my weapons. To be honest, I probably shouldn't have my rock weapon out, because I think the rock weapon destroys wooden weapons. So I'll just have a spiky spear, just in case, you know, something gets me. And just so it doesn't weigh very much, let's try and have something pretty modest. Cracking. Do you know what? This might only need one. It's very ugly. It's a very ugly little vessel. But I think that's what I like about it. This is truly ugly. Please let me on. Please let me ride. Let's go. Something's wrong. That's awful. I think you have to be nice to me. I think... Can we have that rule? Oh, ow! Okay, I'm becoming bad at the game. Hang on. I'm not beat. I'm not beat. Okay, done. Excuse me. I needed to sneeze and there's nothing I could do. Sometimes life just comes at you. Okay, look. No. Stop. Stop. Please. Please. Please stop being like this. Okay. Oh yeah, I'm very interested in the results of this poll. I have a lot riding on the results of this. So I will be watching it with a keen eye. Please, please, just let me... Okay, so I think maybe what they want you to do is use one of the more traditional riding things, but it seems like it probably weighs a lot. It probably weighs an absolute ton. But what if we just stuck more fans on? One. And I'm sure I had another one. Oh, it's attached to this monstrosity. Oh yeah, I already had to look that up. I don't think it... Well, maybe it does tell you. You've seen how fast I swipe across dialogue that's telling me how to engage with the game. Oh no, I've done it again, haven't I? Hook's gone on the wrong way around. Okay. And now, the moment of truth. This is gaming. Look at that. I should have just done this to begin with. Cracking. All right. I think the third one is correct. Or is it? Or is the fourth one correct? I've not put the X out of my name in so many years now. Oracle maintains it. Because what is it? I was reading this thing about in Irish, the Sean without the accent mark. What does it mean? It means like stone or shoe or something. It means like a stick. It means a bread loaf. It means a bit of sausage or something like that. Well, the wrestler's Sean Morley. Oh, but the stage name is Val Venus. Yeah, it's been a bit of a nightmare. Every now and again someone's like, do you mean the wrestler? And just always in context, it's obvious they don't. Not just a wrestler as well, kind of a bad guy. Although I don't know enough about wrestling, it does seem to me maybe there aren't a lot of champions of the people in wrestling. Old. I don't want that. Oh, why did I come here for that? I didn't want that. I want progress. Ooh, this could be some progress. Fish. I landed on a fish. There's just always something to be excited about. There's just always something to be happy with. Okay, am I anywhere near the thing I want? I want to be up there, but also I want that. So I'm going to head there first, because that's more important. Maybe this arguably goes in that direction? The tutorial area is huge. Okay, I need something to be on fire. Or I could go over here and get killed. That's always interesting. Oh, I've got to leave. I'm going to leave. I'm going to freeze to death. I've got to leave. Okay. Okay, always something to think about. Let's see. I'd like a cooking pot. This looks like it's a cooking pot. Let's cook. For dinner today, I'm going to have this fish with a lot of these and one nice mushroom. Cook it. I don't have any peppers. This worked out well. That seems nice. Oh, you get to cook one thing with it. Fine. And then I'll just manually eat a bunch of... I'm gonna get you. Come. And then hopefully you're gonna help me get over there. Ooh, that seems risky. You can't actually jump that far. Just poke a little bit back. Running jump. Okay, time to get killed. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Great. Run. Oh no. Oh no. Ha, that's a bit of you that you probably want. Oh, Jesus Christ. That's you, isn't it? Ha. You probably didn't want me to take off the bit of you that's you. but I have. Do you know what? Yeah, why don't I take off the bit that's him and chuck it off a cliff? That's very clever. Oh, this guy hits very hard. I'm going to eat a campfire egg, and then I'm going to eat a baked apple, and then a little skewer. I think this is probably going to mincemeat me. I'll probably pick a better weapon. Maybe this broadsword with a little leak on the end of it. Oh, I forgot how to run. Now that I'm running, I feel maybe I'll be okay. Bam. I don't think this will work, but I think it's a funny idea just to try and plop you off. No, of course not. Of course not. Wildly unlikely to succeed. Oh, this is funny. This is fun. You. Wrong. This is great. This is gaming. You. Okay, let's just do traditional combat. Hit the enemy with a sword. Okay, what's the next sword I use? Probably this. I don't know. I think whenever it changes shape, it probably uses that too. Whoa. This is good. This is a fun boss. If I've got to fight variants on these across the game, I'm happy. I'm happy. That's a good boss. And also, you can just get good at it. And then you don't need to do the whole waiting for it. You just run. Just run and get good at finding the right cube. Find the right cube, just grab the cube. Oh no. Oh no. Is the right cube in the middle? They wouldn't do that to me, would they? The right cube's in the middle! That's harsh. I honestly think the right cube's in the middle. That's illegal. That's fully illegal. Oh, I could dig to the middle, couldn't I? Oh god, but it's fast. I think that's what it does. The last stage is you got to dig it out. That's so fun. I've got to dig out to your middle cube. That's romantic. It's also actually quite time consuming. Oh no! Oh. That's great. That's great. Oh, that's cracking. That's a lot of fun. What is this? Don't tell me. Don't tell me. Can I fuse a weapon to this? I don't really have any leftover weapons right now. Or do I? Or do I? Can I fuse a weapon with this? The fuse has already been used on this. Okay. Well, the only weapon I have that hasn't been fused, unfortunately, is this weird board. Oh. Oh no, the board is it? The board already is a fused weapon. I need a weapon. I need a weapon. I might have to go cut down a tree just to get a stick so that I can come back and fuse this. How much does a switch cost? I'm not sure. I'm not sure. 150 to 200 pounds? Is a guess. Very much a guess. No. I think I'm alive. I think I'm going to do it. This game is going to be considered incredible. I think it's already in the process of... The fact that it's a fantasy adventure, but it's this full physics sandbox. And it's Nintendo, so just everything about it's just nice. Nice. It works. I'm very happy. I think normally I don't get hype pilled for stuff like this, but I think with this one I did because it's legit. It's just a legit good time. Okay, well, I need a stick. I just need a stick. Give me a stick. Any sticks? Tree branch. Cracking. Okay, I'm now heading back. I want to see whatever that dropped. It must have been like a valuable fuse resource of some kind. Okay, let's get my stick out. Hang on, what am I even doing? How do I fuse? Fuse is this, and then this. Bam! What is this? Look at this. That's gorgeous. I would display that. I display that on 2 metal hooks mounted above my altar. Altar? Mantelpiece. I don't have an altar. I want to make clear to anyone watching, in my house I don't have an altar. There's no altar in my house.
Thank you
so much for triggering the welcome back. I love seeing new faces in the chat, and I love seeing this community grow from strength to strength. What you got for me? I am a bit of a normal guy, yeah. I think you can... Hang on. No, you're trying to trick me. Am I fortified against the cold? No. Meals that warmed them. Warm sounding names. Thick clothes, warm cells by fire. You were more chipper in the video than you are now. I guess I'm kind of tired. Do you know... Today, Jambud said I'm not cheerful. Said that I'm not a cheerful man. And that's really forced me to do a really big think. Because I would have sworn down on my mum's life that I was relatively chipper. I think I just have a neutral tone of voice. I think I'm quite cheerful. But apparently I'm not. It's just interesting, you know. I think in general, not uncheerful. Martine, that's not what I asked. That's not what I asked. I'm not asking... I know I'm not morose, but I thought I was cheerful. Frog? So we're voting on. Do you think Sean is an alter? Yes, no, but still normal guy. No, but still normal guy. Very curious. Should I kill the frog? I've been trying to play according to a rule of don't kill anything that I personally find beautiful, so the frog is more of a thing to avoid. Do you think the Dutch are chipper? I'd like you to point me towards a chipper Dutch person. They're not chippered by me, I'll tell you that. Maybe you live in a more chipper part of the country. This is what I'm thinking. Don't kill anything beautiful. I think you're too brummy to be cheerful. What does that mean? What are you talking about? I keep saying that's gaming. Morose. I'm pretty sure it's morose with a sloppy S, with a slip and slide at the end. Brummy cod. I never did get to the bottom of that. Okay. I think you're a mellow sort of cheerful. Yeah, I think I am cheerful. I'm still a normal... I've got an alter, but I'm still a normal guy. That's the best of both worlds. That's probably one of the cruelest poll results we've had. Thank you, King of Time. Thank you, that's just what I needed. But this is everything that Jambud just said. No, I don't think you're sullen. I don't think you're sullen or morose. I just would describe you as cheerful. How am I supposed to how am I supposed to feel about this? I think everyone wants to think that they're cheerful. Okay, that's spicy resistance, so let's eat that, resist spice, walk into the cold bit. And then pray this is actual full-on progress. I'm still in the tutorial area. It just so happens, everything you can see here is the tutorial. Everything you see before you is a learning exercise. I think you can be pleasant and optimistic and entertaining without necessarily being cheerful. What's the difference? Because I thought that's what cheerfulness was. Pleasant and optimistic. I thought that is quintessential cheerfulness. Oh, okay, that's not the way. Maybe this big bridge is where I want to be. I don't have a clue. I've been up there. I want to be up, I think. Upness seems like the ticket. I have no idea how to achieve up. A bubbliness you do not possess. Do you think it's good that I'm not cheerful? Would you prefer a cheerful me? It's shearing a bit, yeah. Or I don't know how to get it to not shear. I just think the video card's not very good. I think the capture card's not good enough to give me the options to solve the shearing issue. Boomertron thinks I'm cheerful. Yeah, no one thinks I'm cheerful. Yeah, I'm the same as Pete. Although I don't think Pete's particularly cheerful. It's not the same Pete's morose or sullen, but no, cheerful's not the word. So maybe I do understand. Maybe I'm getting it now. Thinking about Pete's helped me understand myself. But I've never saw cheer as being about energy. I think you could be... I can imagine a really old guy. Can't talk very fast. Can't move very fast. As such, can't bring a lot of energy. Still cheerful. You could be cheerful and low energy. You have to be allowed to. Because otherwise cheerfulness... That means no old people who are slow could be cheerful. And some of them are. I don't think you can be cheerful and low energy. What's there are no cheerful, like, infirmed elderly people. Don't know why that's the only example I can think of. Cheerful. I thought I was cheerful. Just thought I was. Alright, where am I heading? Allegedly in this direction. Oh, up there. That's where I want to go. See this thing? That's where I want to be. Oh, it looks difficult. Was Captain Tom cheerful? I don't know, but he was high energy though, right? He managed to climb on a whole roof. Unless someone put him there. I'm just asking questions. Do you think you're whimsical? No. Whimsical is a derogatory term. Whimsical is a slur. No one self-defines as whimsical. Anyone who does, oh boy, red flag. It's like being described as an eccentric. It feels fond when you're saying it, but it just probably doesn't feel nice to be described as an eccentric. Whimsical is a slur. Well, yeah. Oh god. Okay, I'm alive. I'm alive and ready to thrive. That was a good move. Can I just have it accepted that I'm doing some very good dodging? Oh my god, could this guy please become dirt? Basil Brush is cheerful, yeah, and beloved as well. I think that needs to be said. Basil Brush, people quite fond. Compared to some people, Sean's very cheerful. That's, again, not what I'm asking. I don't want to be compared to fucking Eeyore. I don't want to be made better to think that I'm better than, like, an embodiment of depression. I work with a guy who self-describes as wacky. Oh my god. It's relative. Eccentric is code for old and fascist. No, no, no. Eccentric is often just code for undiagnosed autistic. Oh, look, some snowboats. Still confused on where to go. Yeah, what things does this guy do or have in his repertoire that you think is what he's referring to when he says wacky? He's pretty wacky. And what are we talking about? Because when I think of wacky, I think of like, you know, shaving foam pies, big flowers that spurt water, rubber chicken. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, slipping on a banana peel. He wears steampunk goggles day to day. That's not what I was expecting. That's 100%. I was imagining a 1960s clown. That's really vile, what you've told me. I put that up on a par with people who just casually spit on the floor while they're waiting on the bus stop. I put them shoulder to shoulder on the shit list. Yeah, exactly. That's wacky. Even Kenny Everett was a bit wacky. Steampunk is just an aesthetic. Wacky. The thing is, I think there's lots of a lot of comedy reviewers have these little bywords for things that aren't insulting but are used by them to describe acts they don't like. Whimsical, as such, is never used in a positive context within a comedy write-up. It's always like this person's young, I don't know what they're talking about, but other young people were laughing. I guess it was whimsical. I guess it's all Noel Fielding these days. We're going to die of cold, but I've got plans. I'm going to cook up some chilies. Put down. Put chilies in your hands. 2 chilies. A lot of mushrooms and an apple. That's dinner. This bit of Zelda's cold. Martine, it's like you've gone to Earth and you've gone to the South Pole and you've gone, oh, Earth is cold. Don't you realise, actually, it's a very big game, actually. Oh, I didn't make anything useful. Try again. I read a listicle of Eurovision winners' rights. I don't think the writer knows any objectives other than NAF. I hate NAF. Just meant the guy's cold. This guy's called Link. I thought you were referring to the game. But yeah, he is cold. I'll fix it. What if I just cook hot chili peppers? That's got to go well for me, right? Come on. Can you make a Parker? What, out of food? I wouldn't, personally. Oh, that's good. That's good stuff. Okay, got 12 extra minutes. Look at this. This is going to be a Korok seed. Oh, this will be a Korok seed. Look. They just want you to finish off the shape. Look at that. Brilliant. The guys are called Link. Why is the game called Link? It's a good point, actually. Whimsical can be good to me. It says so for the hell of it rather than greater purpose. Nah, I don't think that's how the word whimsical is deployed. There's lots of things people do that's like utterly pointless, but whimsical is when I was just starting, and I don't think Noel Fielding was established enough to be like the face of surrealism. I think it was like Eddie Izzard would be the touch point for a kind of whimsy, and people in like northern promotion circles would refer to whimsical comedians as badgers and jam comedians. And there was a kind of very annoying lol random aesthetic. Ooh, hello. Is that good? Is that good? Is that good? No. Okay, new guess. Go, enjoy life. Go, enjoy life. You didn't do anything. What's the puzzle? What am I missing? Do I strike you and then arrow? That's very hard if that's it. Oh, it's so hard that can't be it. Grab it. Just try and jump and get it. Oh, yes. It's, as ever, it's more simple than I think it is. Rick and Morty is half random poop lol, but half intelligent. Right, it's frustrating that way. What have I missed? Sure, but I think Bird's right that it contains that, right? It's like it's still a modern example of lol random. And lol random will never go away now. Lol random's in the it's in the bloodstream. The thing I like the post Mighty Boosh joke type I like, is the clashing registers of talking about, like, I don't know, just having like a big high fantasy style register, but then talk about Rennies or some other specific pharmaceutical brand. I like the clashing registers. The problem with lol random was the quintessential problem with lol random is that the things that were evoked within the lol random sphere were always the same things. So it wasn't even random, so it couldn't even be lol. It was always like a spoon, a badger, you know? These things aren't random. Okay, we got to avoid the frog. Who are the big lol random players? I think lol random is actually more of a teenage thing. I just think the Mighty Boosh were big around that time. Who else would you say were like big lol random guys? In terms of like actual pieces of media, I think Monty Python have a lot to answer for in that respect. Kind of Milo McCabe. Nah, we're talking pre-Milo McCabe. Monkey cheese, penguin bacon. 100%. It was always food and animals, wasn't it? Food, animals, and kitchen utensils. Random. I could say anything next, but it will be one of these 10 words. Okay, hang on. Flame emitter club. That's cool. That's fun. Is Harry Hill a good example of random? It's been quite a while since I've seen a Harry Hill set. Quite possibly, although I am very fond of Harry Hill. So in my mind I'm trying to decide why he's an exception. But why? I mean, I like the Mighty Boosh, I like lots of things. I think it was just because it got big, it was an aesthetic that was overdone. And there were copycats who didn't understand why the original worked. That's why lots of things get annoying. Something is originally quite good. Yes, yes. Who are you? Oh, yes. Lovely. Lovely. I'm not actually inclined to hurt you. You're just a creature. You're just following your instincts. As am I. Oh, you truly are dune-pilled. Got sandworms on the brain. You can't even see a gigantic worm now without saying, Sandman, you've been on that Sandman. I'm talking about Dune. Truly Dune-pilled. I don't want to kill things. I know a lot of people that like... I was definitely exposed to a lot of people that took the philosophies and spiritualism of Dune very heavily to heart. Became a real text for some people. And you know, someone who I think was very heavily inspired by Dune is Alex Jones. When you listen to a lot of Alex Jones and InfoWars, obviously mostly it's about like Sandy Hook shootings and you know, big politics, big conspiracy theories. But whenever he starts talking about aliens and Satan and devils, he's so clearly influenced by a kind of mid to late 20th century sci-fi, and that kind of psychedelic element of like how he understands the idea of like his pure seeing and how he's always correct. I think he was a teenage Dune head. Oh, I'm nearly at the thing I'm actually travelling towards. Jam started listening to a Preppers podcast, and I think I might start listening to it as well. Very, very interested in going down the Preppers community. Because one thing I'll say, UK Preppers are nothing like US Preppers. And I think there's so many reasons for that. And US Preppers are more exciting because they've always got guns. There's a Netflix show, I think, about... Oh, God, what was it called? Look at that big cube over there. Teenage Dune head. Very Nirvana. Yeah, UK Preppers are often freemen of the land people who've decided that they're like people who have the same... distaste of the state as like a hardline anarchist, but has absolutely no theory or solidarity, or they have no like conception of any historical struggle against the state. They're just like, I'm a freeman of the land, I've changed my name and I live in a shed, and therefore the state, you know, if the police come knocking on my door, if it ever turns fully fashion, police come knocking on my door, I'll explain I don't have a surname so you can't arrest me, and then they'll all have to leave. That's a UK prepper. Whereas a US prepper has like, they're driving 200 miles an hour towards a gigantic titanium bunker with 10 rifles and 1 loaf of bread. Yeah, Beth, was it the Netflix one? I loved that. Is it the guy who shot off his own thumb while trying to demonstrate how prepared he is? He shot off his own thumb in front of his children. I loved it. Yeah, that's probably where my prepper interest begins. Of course, I'm still thinking like old Zelda, where what new Zelda would do is chop this tree. Yeah, honestly, I will say, as much as like the Netflix churn reality TV stuff is Dross Town, they did one, and I think actually it was originally, probably the reason it's good, it was originally funded by the Discovery Channel, I think, strangely. They go to preppers' houses and get them to explain what's your preparation, and then an expert of some kind ranks them, and no one gets off scot-free. They always go, due to actual... Here we're going to look at like actual science, because people are always prepping for different things. One thing that seems to be quite interesting that comes out of the show is, at least within the show, it's framed like there aren't many all-purpose preppers. Some of them believe one specific thing. Like, bizarrely, one guy was a guy in New York who was specifically afraid of gigantic volcano. That's the one thing he wanted to prep for. But there's nothing like remotely like that near New York State, to my knowledge. Oh no! I'm always nearly chucking my thing. Okay, is this what I'm supposed to do? Make a gigantic log snake and then send that over here? Is that the intention? Because if it is, that's great. Oh my god, look at this. Look at this. This is a video game. Thanks to our sponsors. Thank you once again to our sponsors, Dr. Plem, without whom none of this would be possible. But yet all of them get criticised because what they do is they go, okay, well, let's look at what we think would happen if your event, your chosen event to prep for happened. Okay, we think you'd be dead. You'd be dead. This wouldn't work. This wouldn't keep your family alive. Well, on to the next family. Oh, don't prep Dr. Plem. It doesn't last more than 3 days. You can't... Dr. Plem doesn't keep. Dr. Plem, on a hot day, Dr. Plem can be rancid before you get home. And it's poison at room temperature. So no, probably not good. You do need a fridge. And a powerful fridge at that. Thank you, Wimp Talk. It was kindly gifted to me by one of the users in chat. I don't know. I hope so. I'm going to get my third ability. I think COVID demonstrated the most preppers aren't ready for anything. Yeah. Yeah, I think people couldn't cope. Okay, what do we got? Ascend. Move upwards through solid material. Cracking. I can't wait to ascend. The ability to rise Gutenbach Shrine. And then I get to do a little tutorial of how to ascend. Let's ascend. Well, even less good than Kitty Pride, right? Vertical Kitty Pride. Whereas, if I remember, Kitty Pride could do diagonals if she put her mind to it. Oh, I was looking around being, where do I go? I think up, probably. I think it's going to be up. Oh, nice. This was a secret. I'm going to make myself be able to, because I don't actually want this branch. I can go upwards through the floor. That's my new life. That's squad goals. Okay, what does the most damage? This. Nice, that did loads of damage. Do I break these? Oh. I felt pretty confident I'd break these. Do I want to set them on fire? Do I want to set you... I think these things do fire arrows. Do I set you on fire? Stop drift. Okay. Oh, they don't need to be fire arrows at all. So that teaches me even bridges that are made artificially by me faffing. My own faff can become a bridge. That's good. Oh no! Okay, so I can back out of an ascension and head back down. This is good. This is movement options, if ever I've seen them. You can even do it to moving platforms. That's good stuff. Does it pause time while I'm doing it? What would happen if the thing moved while I was ascending? Aha. POG NFTs are now a thing. Do you think Pogs are due to come back then? Because Pokemon cards are going absolutely wibbly wobbly right now. I remember a very bad trade I did during the tail end of Pogs and the ascension of Pokemon cards. Some kid traded me some Jungle Series and common cards for a bunch of slammers. And I thought, yeah, this baby will work. Nah, Pogs didn't come back. Kept those slammers for over 10 years. This game must be enormous. I'm fairly confident that it is absolutely ginormous. If we're lucky, it will let me actually out into the main world now. Do you know what I think is going to hit really big in the next 5 years? This is my prediction. Playing outside. I think playing outside is going to get real big. Invest now. Were they a really big deal? Yeah, 100%. You're too young for Pogs, Bird. Pogs were pre-Pokemon cards, but they existed in the same slot. I didn't read what the goat said. You've got enough power to enter the Temple of Time. Alright, and there it is there. That's the Temple of Time. See this? That's the Temple of Time. Let's go find out what's going on. This is going to be too cold. Yes, and I'm dead. Pogs are like tiddlywinks, aren't they? Maybe you do pog like that. Yeah, maybe you do pog like that. Actually, I can't remember for the life of me how you play pogs. I think you've got a really hard big pog called a slammer, and you just chuck that at the pogs? I don't know. I'm happy to admit at this stage I don't know. I haven't got a clue. I'm going to see if I can light up this flame thing. Let me sneeze. Sorry, excuse me. The sneezes are coming too fast for me to mute anything, I've decided. That's an executive decision I've made. Can I not cook? Is it not going to let me cook? We're not cooking. Thank you. So I'm a very big sneezer. The older I get, the more huge and all-encompassing my sneezes become. Can't control it, can't understand it. I don't think this will cook well. I think I've made a mistake. Is hay fever sneezing? I hope not. Can't rule it out. I refuse to rule anything out. Link hums now. He does a little humming. Sauteed peppers. Okay, let's eat that. This comes with 12 minutes of cold resistance. Good. Sounds nice. I want to go up there, which almost... It's a big tree. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. I don't need to make those things now. I can just ascend. I can just go up. That's game in. Is he an elf? Yeah. Yeah, basically. Yeah, pretty much. He's not different enough from an elf that it's worth thinking about. Just lumping him in with elves, I think. Okay. Nice. New trousers just dropped. That sentence actually doesn't sound very good. That sentence sounds like a mistake. Look at this. Oh. Okay, mistake. A mistake was made. I wouldn't mind the activity ticker being just instantly updated again. People might come in, think I don't want that, leave again. But you know, that's not even. It's not even really what's happening, is it? Well, I'm not a twink. Try as I might. I think I never really had the body type to be a twink. I'm too broad. Not quite a rugby player, but miles away from a twink, I think. Sean plays Zelda. Yeah, that's probably a bit too utilitarian. I wouldn't mind a little bit more flavour than that. What else is accurate? Feels a bit more flavourful. Well, I don't know, otter. Can you tell me more about otters? What's this? Oh, this is going to be some gaming. I think this is going to be a flying machine. Sean drops Link's trousers. Okay, not great. Do you know what? I'll take it. That's probably as good as I'm going to get. Okay, you're just giving me cryptics. But I think I follow. I think you're going to want me to... I'm going to put a fan on this and then just try and lift off. I know what I'm going to do. No, 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 please, 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 please don't. Come back, come back. Well, I've got a thought. I've got a thought that I think personally is very clever. And I cannot wait to show you my clever thought. Okay, that's too many. I've made a mistake. I've made an error. But look, what if some of the fans go down like this? Attach. Right. This fan points downwards. Bam. And then this fan points like backwards for thrust, for forwards. So you've got up and you've got forwards. And then this fan also, I've got too many fans, but I brought them out, so I'm going to use them. And then all you got to do is start, you know, smacking around. Whoops. I guess it's all or nothing. Here you go, all. No! Okay, it didn't work. Not quite there. Okay, so we need some upwards thrust on the... I know. We shake this off. Okay, and we do one downwards on the front. Like so. And then we center this one on the back. And then we're going to turn them on. They seem to all turn on at once, but will they do so this time? Yes, everything turns on at once. Yes! Oh, this is so good. I didn't let my battery charge. My battery didn't charge. It doesn't matter. It doesn't. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Turn on just a little bit. Turn on just a little bit. Please just turn on a little bit. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. This is very good. Are you ever going to turn on again? Oh, I need full battery. Okay. Where am I going? Oh, I can turn by standing on the wings. Oh, this is the best game I've ever played. If you dip a wing down, it turns. Oh, this is the best thing I've ever experienced. This is truly... This is so good. That's so good. This is the tutorial, yeah, I'm just in the tutorial. I meant to jump off. This is actually my destination, and I was worried if I overshot it, I couldn't... I'd die. That wasn't a mistake. I thought that'd be with the islands. No, this is the tutorial. This is just the tutorial area. what I'm hoping is, after I go up here, it will show me the real game world, and then we'll get a little glimpse of the real map to compare to the tutorial. Possibly we're going to get the cutscene and a lot of exposition, but what I want is just a lovely panning shot of the real world map. And it's taken a while. It's a big tutorial. Oh yeah, I think you could probably, when we see the world map, you could probably fit every other game of the world in it. As long as there were computers in this world that could probably run them. I've heard you can fit the surface area of Jupiter in the map for this game. And still have spare. Oh, big comma, my kind of game. I like a good floating comma. Oh, why did you touch that? You've never been to a museum. He's gonna get told off now. This is Zelda. She's been crying. Formal handshake. Business casual. It's nice to have that thing spinning on her back. She's murdered 2 people. Gas has a surface. If gas didn't have a surface, how could we talk about Jupiter? Golden hand. Yes, that lets us take photos. Now accessing photo mode. Polaroid fist. Take your fist to Boots to get your photos developed. Are people here too young for that? Is that up there with Pogs? Inaccessible memory? Reverse an object's movement until it goes back to where it was. Yes. I don't know what to use that for. Recall. The ability to reverse the movement through time. And Zelda has vanished as well. What you just saw, it's a mystery even to me. Perhaps it was sort of an echo, one that reflects her sheer will. No, because Control Z instantly puts something backwards. You don't see like it reverse keyframe backwards. That's what I want. You can't do this with Control Z. Bam. Look at that. Okay. You could do all kinds of silly puzzles with this, probably, presumably. No, I'm being silly. I'm being silly. I sillied myself. I sillied and then I sullied. People still develop photos at Boots today? I don't like that. Come on. Oracle, you're getting it. You're getting hype pilled. Just think how huge the game is and all the ways these mechanics are going to get iterated on. Imagine that they're still developing what you can do with these in 50 hours time. That's what it means to be hype pilled. Time to pray to this little angel. Are you considering getting a Switch on the strength of just seeing this game's tutorial. It's like a Game Gear, yeah, basically. You can do if you install Fortnite, which is available on the Switch. Oh, it's not doing anything. I'm just getting smiled at. Which, don't get me wrong, it's lovely to get smiled at. Don't touch the door, it will hurt. No, it won't hurt me. Come on. Bam. It won't hurt me. Oh no, it's gonna hurt. How do you know everything? Hang on. I'm not strong enough to open a door. I really have been through the wars. Oh, I see, I see. This is just stuff that was in Breath of the Wild. If we can just see a vista of the real main map, that's a good endpoint for the stream. And I'll say I've had a cracking time. I didn't realise I'd just be doing the tutorial. Nevertheless. Let's try again. Will I die? Will I die? Do you think? Ow. 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 I'm obviously not going to have enough life. What am I doing? Okay, so where do I go then? This all led me here and I can't even do it. I'm interested to find out what things I can reverse through time. Do I not touch the door? I enjoyed touching the door, Mighty Fighty. I think if we all lived in cotton wool like you, we'd have no immune system. Okay, the body has an incredible ability to heal itself. Everyone knows that. All the leading scientists know that. MMR is for cowards. Oh, what do I do? Do I have an objective? Do I have a mission? Do I have something I'm supposed to do? Do I have anything? Oh, here we go. Find Princess Zelda. Okay. Fast travel. What would it look like? Completely obscured by a pillar. Thank you, Martine. You're always one step ahead of me. But thanks to the delay, we arrived there at the same time. Ah, this is where the game began. You didn't see this. I played this bit on my own. And I did think... I thought, that's going to be something. Whoops. I mixed up some of the important buttons. For a laugh, just for a laugh. Oh, I see. Importantly, I first ascend. So I can get to the right bit. You can't jump there properly as you were. I've done it wrong. I mixed up jump and run, but I'll just do it right this time. Yeah, I understand. I understand how to be tutorialized. I'm a very good pupil. I'm always happy to be tutorialized. Oh. Up. Up and out. Okay. And then over here. Okay, this is run and this is jump. No, I mixed them up again. I did them correctly once and then somehow directly afterwards got them wrong. I think Link becomes a liquid. Look how liquidy he looks. Link goes into wet mode. Can I sort of reset this? Oh. No, but I can deactivate it. Nice. Liquid is good. Liquid was a good thing to say, I think. Oh, yeah, so they spent absolutely ages building the first game. And then this uses the exact same engine, all the same sprites. The map is a variant on the first game, so they just added stuff on top of it. So I'd say cumulatively, when you consider this is, you know, added on to the assets of a previous game, yeah, easily you could say a decade. Because Breath of the Wild was originally released for like the Wii U or something. Yeah, Mighty Fighter's got it. So when you play Breath of the Wild, the little slate you've got, in this you've got a little device that looks like a switch that you can use to take out photographs. But in the original you have a slate which is designed to resemble the Wii U. But of course everyone played it on the Switch. So that always felt a little odd. Breath of the Wild was released on the Wii U, yes. And then it was ported straight away to the Switch. Or maybe it was a simultaneous release. Yes. Let me on? Oh, I understand. It's a recall puzzle. Send the raft back where it was before. This is the shrine that teaches me recall. Okay, and then we'll use it again on this. That is not far enough. Oh no. Just let me get anywhere. Just let me get anywhere. No, I'm going backwards. This is the end for me. You have a Wii U. That's fun. I played the Wii U. I did not enjoy it. I did not gel with its central gimmick of a two-screened play. I don't think it was a bad idea, but I do understand that. I understand completely why it was not popular. What's going to happen when the other thing falls on my thing? Oh god, it went fully backwards. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Okay, that looks like progress. What? Also, this is a puzzle game. I know that hasn't always come across, but the game is also filled with discrete little puzzles. Yes, this does seem like... Okay, when that's at the very top, it opens the gate. So it's not that I want to... go up, go to the top. Or... Oh, I've stuck you both together. Can I pull the dials off? Oh. Oh, you're too heavy. That's not what I want. I want you to be up. I'll see if I can pull them off. Nah, they're stuck tight. Up and over. Up and over. Oh, I think they both need to be pointing exactly up. So maybe I need to detach them from each other. No! I need to actually stick them to each other as well. Okay, so... like that. That's gaming. That's a video game right there. I'm having a great time. This is good stuff. Okay, give me a little thing. Give me a little treat. Little treat. Lovely. I've been blessed. Thank you. Thank you for the little blessing. Yeah, let me out. Let me out. I'm done. Thank you, but let me out. Just let me see the world map, and then I'll go to bed. Yeah. The tutorial's not even that easy, so it's nice to be complimented, you know. Let me talk to you, little robot. Crystal refinery. Oh, do I really want to learn anything else at this point? Energy wells can increase the capacity. Oh, I do want that. I actually do want that. Yeah, I want that. I want that. Yes. No. Produce them, please. I don't have enough. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, fine. Fine. Sure. Never mind. Never mind. I want that. That'll take ages. Can I just be let out into the world now? Are we ready to let me go? It looks like they're giving me a launch pad, but where to? Oh, right. They're giving me a launch pad back into the world. Fine, but I don't want to be back in the world. Could you let me... Hang on. I want to be above this. Oh my god, look. I'm just going up. Can you still call this tutorial? Yeah, I think so. I think it conforms to what I think of the tutorial as. It is teaching you how the game works. You're not in the game itself. Like, the game proper has not begun. And it's teaching you. The fact that it lasts absolutely bloody ages doesn't mean it's not the tutorial. Birds? Sorry. I've broken my one rule of not killing anything that's beautiful. Whoops. Can I just go on record and say, whoops. Yeah, if you can't get to Korokoroko village, you're still tutorializing. Them's the breaks. I didn't make the rule. Come on. Come on. Let me stand on this and receive a reward? Of course. My buddy, my friend, my guy. My friend is here. I think saying whoops has a bad rap. I think when people say whoops, or you hear someone say whoops, you know, they say you're not taking responsibility. You're just saying whoops. I think whoops is an important first step. Whoops is an important first step on the road. I broke my rule again. That was a beautiful creature and it shouldn't be dead. That one I spared. We're back after the big door. No, I did the big door. I don't have enough health for the big door yet. I want to see. If you look, I've been on this floating island down there, or something. I've been somewhere. And I'd like to not be. Oh, does the map tell me where I'm supposed to be going? Oh, back to here. Oh, well, what if I were to say, I don't want to? Would that blow your mind? Oh, but this will take me there. Okay. Okay, I'm back in. No. This. Pick this up. And then I need... Do you know what? I probably don't need as many fans as I first used. Let's just use 2. And see how we get on. 1 down, 1 up. No, I need 3. I need minimum 3. As I think we've learnt. I'm absolutely chogging through my fans at the moment. And then this one giving downwards lift at the front, attach, and off we go. I think this is going to run out. Yeah. Oh, down, 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 nosedive. Nosedive, we're heading to that temple. We're heading over there. God, there's a Pokemon Stadium on top. Down, nosedive, nosedive. Oh. Land in the water. Don't swing your weapon. Don't do that. Don't do that. That seems dangerous as well. No, maybe swing your weapon. No, don't do that. Bullet time. Don't do that. Maybe a bit of bullet time. What are my options? Ascend? Yeah, ascend. No. Is there any way I can... I know what to... No. That was bad. What if I get my gusty and I start gusting? Okay, that didn't happen. That did happen, did it? I did get... Well, I'm not sure if I did get blessed. It felt more like a little statue smiled at me. Alright, we're not going to do it complicatedly. We've got a fast travel. We don't need to use the glider. The glider was treacherous and I think broke my trust. I, as ever, have done nothing wrong. There it is. The Tomple. Oh, and if I can jump in the water. If you jump in the water, it's Minecraft rules. You don't take damage as long as you're jumping into the water. Okay. Just let me complete the tutorial. Just would be nice to go to bed on a completed tutorial. That's what I reckon. And I reckon it's just a perfectly normal thing to want. To not be perpetually told that you're learning. And at some point to be told that you're ready. Thank you, Bummertron, for that descriptive activity ticker update. It's nice when people aren't playing around with it. They're just letting people know what's going on. Up. Yep. Good. Up. Nice. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty? Whoops. Whoopsie daisy. I would sentence anyone who said whoopsie daisy. I don't think that has a place in the court of law. I think oops. I think oops comes across quite well. Got a lot of time for a defendant that says oops. It's a kind of intellectual honesty. I think a lot of the courtroom environment has a lot of people in it who are sort of intellectually grandstanding. They're saying long Latinate words. Oops has none of that. Oops is pure. This was an accident. This was an accident. Rewind. Rewind. Sometimes I say oopsie. I'm not a fan of it, but I can't stop you. It's your life, you know. You have conquered. Yeah. Yep. So maybe one extra heart's enough to open the door. Maybe that's the tutorial. Martine, what do you mean? Martine, what do you want about? I'm very cheerful. Nice. I'm not allowed opinions. Oopsie is cheerful. No. No. No, I'm cheerful. Okay, now I'll get in. Now I'll get in. I've been persecuted long enough. I'm the cheerfulest guy here. Let me in? Nice. Well, apparently you are, Bummertron, because you say oopsie. Look at this. It's going to let me out. It's going to let me into the real world. Oops A, oops B, oops C, and oops D. I like Oopsa. I think Oopsa could be a laugh.
Good. I see you have managed to open the door.
I see why people like the
I haven't
goat.
fully recovered yet, but that is to be expected. We're almost beyond saving. By visiting the shrines and receiving their blessings, you have mitigated some of the corruption's effects. Though our time together has been brief, I am so happy that we finally met.
Are you going? Am I not going to see you again? Oh, that's very hot. To be a candle in the wind and a big goat, that's really hot.
I've done everything I can for her. Now it is up to you.
I hope so, Martine. It does look like he's dissipated into dust, frosty dust. So I think maybe he is actually kaput. I think he's maybe double dead. See, good Pete, according to that definition of cheerful, which is, as far as I understand, the definition, that's me. I'm always not taking adversity seriously. I'm always having a laugh, laughing, being a laugh, not taking adversity seriously. That's me. I'm textbook cheerful. Yeah. How can I not be cheerful? I think people are saying I'm not cheerful because I don't use certain phrases. I don't say like howdy, or I don't say oopsie daisy. Why is that so central to your conception of cheerfulness? I think if you're saying in a more upset way, oh, so I'm not allowed to be upset because I'm not cheerful. That doesn't seem fair. How can anyone be cheerful then? As soon as you tell someone they're not cheerful, they can't be cheerful. If I'm not cheerful, it's because of you saying I'm not cheerful. Mighty fighty. Maybe Howdy was about it. No, I think Howdy's quite cheerful, isn't it? Yeah, me and a good Pete understand each other. We've been persecuted as non-cheerfuls, but we are cheerful. I've nearly completed the tutorial. Oh, here she is. Hang on, what's going on? I don't know. Is Zelda trapped in a different dimension? Have I sent my sword over to her dimension? Will I get to play as Zelda? Make Zelda playable. Let Zelda kiss the sword. Yeah, what's going on? Some kind of dimensional thing. I do think it's kind of gutting. If they're still damseling Zelda now. Oh, yes. What is happening? Here's the real game world. Here's the actual game.
Link, you must find me.
Ah, they've damseled her again. Let her have a sword. Give her a gun. To the kingdom of Hyrule. Oh, and do I jump on that little pond down there? If that must be going into some water source, right? This is the real game world. Look at this. That was the tutorial. This is the real game world. Look at all of this. Look at that. That's bananas. That's the game. And it's a game I'm going to have to play tomorrow because it's time for me to wind down for bed. I have now begun the game. Look at this. Actually, you can't see that much, but that's good stuff. Look at all the things I probably want to do. Look at that. I'm just a little guy. And the planet's so big. Do I get a world map? No. But if I zoom out, it won't even let me zoom out. It won't even give me the big zoom out. But look, here's Sky World for comparison. So that tutorial area where we were, it's quite big. It looks like when you zoom out this far, it's not that big. It's going to be a big game. It's going to be big. And there's all these little islands up there, and you get to think, how do I get up there? I don't even know how to go up. I don't even know how to go up to where I just was. You can barely see it. I was up there somewhere. Look, you can barely see it. It's exciting. Do you think it works just to portal up? No. No. That way lies not going to bed. I have to go to bed. Such is life. My friends, thank you so much for keeping me company. Thank you for... I don't know, nothing specific. Just be around, having a good gaming evening. Yeah, I don't have anything else specific to say. I'll let you know what's up in the Discord. If anyone somehow is not already a member of the Discord, this link is how you fix that problem. I'm going to go to the intro screen. If anyone knows anyone who is streaming right now who may appreciate a raid, please let me know. My main monitor doesn't currently show anything else because it's showing Switch stuff. You're gonna watch a film, your first film, Joe? That'll be nice for you. Alright, who's live? In fact, well, I'll go to the outro. Let's go to the outro. Think I'm still here? Think I'm still in this scene? Yeah, you want to raid Dog Bomb? Let's do it. Dog Bomb. Goodbye, everyone. I'll see you soon. I'll talk to you over Discord. I'll see you next stream. Might be one on Sunday. Alright. See ya.